Okay, it's officially recording. Hi, Mona. My name is Suli. I'm really excited to go ahead and meet you. I wanted to know what brought you into the office today.
I'm just feeling kind of some anxiety. Um, I ended up being in the park with my uncle. Um, we were just out there playing, they were out at the park, and a group of guys, they were playing basketball with my uncle, and a group of guys got upset at my uncle, and we were just all out there having a good time, watching the game. And these group of guys got upset because they were losing. And my uncle, was trying to explain to them how the other team was cheating, and that, that they won fair, his team won fair and square. And these guys just started beating up on him. And they were really hurting him. They were relentless. And it was like it took forever for someone to come there was really not anybody strong enough to stop all those guys from beating him up. And he was all bloody, and
That sounds
I
really
thought they were
scary.
going to kill him. I thought they were going to kill him. It was horrifying. And I don't even want to go to the park anymore. And I keep, playing that over in my head over and over again. And I don't know, when I walk past the park or drive past it, I just have a lot of anxiety, and just the memory of the whole incident just keeps flashing back.
Yeah, that sounds really scary. Were you by yourself when this incident happened with your uncle?
That particular day normally I go out there with my friends and some of my family, but I don't know, I think my friends and family hadn't gotten there. It was like the first game, and it just was, I don't know, the emotions were high, and
Yeah, it
it
sounds
was,
really scary. It sounds like things just happen very quickly and just maybe a lot of confusion on what to do. Like, I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, see something like that, especially with a loved one.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you said something interesting that you don't want to go to the park anymore.
No, I don't. It's because I keep seeing that whole thing
Mhm.
play out,
Yeah.
so I don't, or even when I drive by the park, or any park where they're playing basketball, I get, I have a lot of anxiety, and just, the flashbacks of that happening, seeing my uncle like he was, it just was.
When you feel this anxiety, what do you feel in your body?
Well, just my heart starts beating fast, and I just, a feeling of, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
kind of comes up in my inside, and I just get nervous, and I start looking around, and
Sounds
it
like a
just,
lot of panic. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So one of the things I want to go over for today is something we call grounding techniques. So this is when you start to get this anxiety feeling and feeling very scared and very overwhelmed. I want you to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. And while you take these deep breaths, you clench your fist really tight when you breathe in, and when you exhale, you just let them go. Okay.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable if we go ahead and practice that? Um,
Okay.
okay. So we're gonna inhale for 3 and exhale for 4. Okay. So
Okay.
ready?
Uh,
2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and do that as many times as you need, because what we want is to go ahead and decrease your heart rate. The
Oh,
physical response of being scared, has a lot to do that escalating the feeling, that could lead to panic attacks. And I want to go ahead and try to avoid that by using some grounding techniques. Okay.
okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Do you think this is something that you would work here for a while we keep digging into this?
Yes, yes, it will. It
Okay.
will help a whole lot.
Okay, awesome, Ramona. So I'll go ahead and schedule in here for our next session. But every time you feel that anxiety, go ahead and do the breathing and the squeezing technique, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Okay. Are you still recording?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you just want me to
Mhm.
start?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, Suli. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So what brings you in the office today?
Um, well, so I had a car accident a couple of months ago, and it was really bad. And thankfully, nobody died, but people got really hurt. And since then, I just can't get in the car anymore. And it's been really impacting my life because I still need to go to work, but I've
Right.
been having people drive me there because like I can't or not drive me, but they'll walk with me because I just
Okay.
refuse. And that's just taking up a lot of my time, in the mornings having to get up and the winter's rolling around. So it's getting dark pretty early and it's not the safest to be walking out in the dark.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, um, so tell me how, what are you feeling when you approach your car, or anyone's car? Is it just your car that you don't want to get in, or you're not willing to get in anybody's car? What, what are you feeling inside or of your body, or what's going through your mind when you approach getting into a car?
I just feel like it's not safe anymore. Like I feel that even if I am confident in my abilities to drive, that other people are still going to crash into me. And so I just don't feel safe with me driving or anyone else driving me. So then I start just to like panic and then it just leads into crying and
Okay.
kind of just ruins the rest of the day for me. And then I feel really bad about it because I know it's such a huge inconvenience, but the panic just doesn't let me go. I get really scared that something bad is going to happen to me.
Right. And that is really debilitating. I'm sure it is for you. And trying to, after a while, people aren't going to want to walk with you, or,
Mm,
as you said, the time change is coming, and winter's coming, and that's not going to be a feasible thing for you to do,
mhm.
to walk, to work every day. Um, so what I'm going to suggest is, there are ways that you can try to address the feelings of panic, when you are getting those, when you feel like you're gonna, get in, feel anxiety and panic come up upon you. What I am gonna suggest is, um, there are times when you can gather yourself, like when you get in the car, you can get in the car and you can give yourself a hug. Um, if you will, you can put I'm gonna just show you, your your right hand under your shoulder, and your left hand over on your shoulder, on your other shoulder, and you can just stop for a moment and just, take some deep breaths. This can give you the feeling of containment and just, it's like you're giving yourself a hug to let yourself know that everything is okay. Um, you can do that for just a couple minutes and take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe in and then breathe out, and then breathe in and then breathe out until you can calm your anxiety down. Just, while you're in your car, to get rid of all those feelings of panic. Um, we can try. Can you want to try to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, so just put one arm up under here, up under your, and then one hand here, and then just breathe in and breathe out, and then breathe in and breathe out until you feel calm and you feel like you're giving yourself a hug so that you can contain all those feelings of anxiety and panic that get you while you're getting in the car. And I would just do those breathing until you just feel calm on the inside of you. Another way is just being mindful about where you're at, and just try to have calm thoughts of what you're doing. um, give yourself affirmations of I can do this. I have control over the car, and things like that. And it'll help you when you get in your car. Hopefully, um, you want to focus on driving while you're driving, but before, right when you get in, you can leave to work a little early, and you can sit in the car and do these, give yourself the hug, do some breathing, and just calm yourself, and have mindfulness about what you're doing, and that will help you get rid of those feelings of anxiety and panic when you're in the car. Hopefully, eventually, you could even try it for a couple of times and not even drive. Just do it to see how you can calm yourself. And then the next day, let's try starting the car, and then just do the exercises, and that, little by little, eventually, let me just try to ride around the block, like that. And eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to get yourself back on track to driving all the way to work. How does that sound?
That sounds really good. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try that, and then when we meet next session, we could see how far you've gotten and see if we need to adjust, our plan and your progress. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank
sounds
you.
good. It was nice meeting with you today.
Thank you as well.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.